Welcome everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. We have a big, exciting day here on the channel, and I hope that you enjoy. We have restock, and we are launching our June Challenge Journal Showcase. So for this next month, we're going to be showing the journals that my artists created with the June Challenge digitals, and I'm going to show the the August, because July is already up on my Facebook group. Let's try this again. I have a Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals, and Friends. You can find all of the July rules if you want to participate in the July challenge over there as a pinned post, but I'm going to be releasing the August challenge today. So make sure that you're ready for that if you're interested. I have supplies, restocks from Sasha, Tammy, and who else? Paula, plus a couple things from me. So we have a very busy day, but we're going to start right off with the challenges. If you're new, I have an online website that I sell other people's paper crafting work. So I have a few cherry-picked, hand-picked suppliers. And then I also have a marketplace that is open up to any crafter that can make a well-made journal. And I also have challenges every month. So June, what they created in June, we're using these digitals that I created. I also offer them digitally, and I offer them printed. I have a print shop section. So wisteria and hydrangea and butterflies. Now Joanne is my business partner. That's JH. And she has a digital section, so you can find that one in her section. Wisteria and roses, ghosted butterflies, Celtic rose papers, and Celtic rose postcards. Now, the papers are Joanne's and the postcards are mine. This was a collab we did, and we used some really pretty background pages from Digital Curio. I created postcards, and she created papers. They go together beautifully. So these were the ones that are going to be showcased. And I forgot to bring my August one, so hang on one second. All right, I found what I was looking for. So this is July, and then this is August. I write them down, but I put them over on my Facebook group as well. So July, this has already been announced, but you have to the end of July to get in a journal created with at least 3 of these digitals. And you can find that on my Facebook group. And then this is the August one. So this is new release. And we have 5 digitals, or you can purchase them printed if you don't have a printer. 5 of them. Now the old books paper pack. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to go through it again. I have a lot going on in my brain. It's like, whoa. Okay, August challenge. So script and lace. That's one of my journal kits. Old Books paper pack that has 6 pages. Book Love, that's Joanne's new paper pack. I don't think she has any prints available right now, but it is available digitally. On My Desk paper pack and On My Desk library cards. So you have to use at least 3 of the 5 in each journal. You get extra commission, so 70% instead of 60%. Due by the last day of August, at least 60 pages. It has to be embellished, well made, and on the outside of the box you have to write August challenge. If you don't write that it's a challenge in the month on the box, it gets put with the rest of the regular marketplace journals and it doesn't get opened in time. So these will be listed over on my Facebook group as well, or you can pause it and write it down. Send me an email if you have any questions. But I'm going to show the first 2 journals for June, and this is the first one. I'm running out of space here for real. Let me see if I can move a couple things over. I have so much to show you guys today. Lots and lots of beautiful stuff. Okay, here we go. So I think these are from Linda, I want to say. Yes, Linda Sanchez. She used wisteria and roses, hydrangea and rose, Celtic rose, Wings of Prayer. Wings of Prayer is my prayer journal. It's this one, I Will Lift You Up on Wings of Prayer. And then she added this image and some more butterflies. This is wisteria and roses. So what a pretty, this is wisteria and hydrangea. Really pretty. I thought that it would be God is everywhere, so pray anywhere. This is one of the Wings of Prayer. You can get that on my website as well as this. I love how she paired that. This is French script botanical journal cards. So all of them wisteria and roses. Super pretty what she did. This is Wings of Prayer. Really gorgeous. So make sure you check out those digitals, add them to your digital library. Of course, you can get them printed. I'll print them and ship them to you. So pretty. So this is like a prayer journal. Be an excellent gift. Really lovely colors. This envelope is from Wisteria and Hydrangea. Looks like she might have added some lavender and lace in there too. I'm not sure. Lots of florals. I love the blues. So there's that one. Try to find a place to put everything. And then she also made this one. Love that purple ribbon. Isn't that pretty? A little tea party. And it's called Tea in the Garden. And she used wisteria and roses, wisteria and hydrangeas, and Celtic rose postcards. So this is wisteria and roses. And wisteria and hydrangeas. So lots of roses and hydrangeas and wisteria. That was the main thing we were going for, were those flowers for this challenge. Just making beautiful floral journals. I think floral journals are timeless. They're so pretty. You can use them all year round. You can gift them. These are the Celtic Rose postcards, some of them, that I created. Really, really lovely. So this is all like tea party, floral, tea party themed, pretty little fabric flips, some hand stitching across the top there. So these are available in the marketplace section of the shop. Please pick them up, and the artist, Linda, she gets extra commission for participating in this challenge. So you get to help support an artist, which is amazing. If you have journals and you like to work off your own theme, but you need somebody to sell them for you, no problem. I have a program for that. That's just the regular marketplace. I'd be happy to show your journals in the regular marketplace as well. Linda sent me a little bag of goodies, so thank you so much. It's so cute. Little goodies that I get to use, and I really appreciate that. And they will definitely be put to good use. Okay, now it's just going to be randomness. These are all from my suppliers. And they've sent so many amazing things. I'm going to go pretty quickly through them, but you can always go over to the Marketplace Supplies section on my website to find these. Now, Sasha, I'm going to show some of her stuff. Sasha actually has a section in my shop called Sasha's Creations and Finds. And I'll just let you all know that I have a little bit of a goal here, that hopefully in the next year, I will have more staff accounts. So the way Shopify hosts my website. The way Shopify works is you get a few staff accounts to start off with, and then you have to pay extra for more staff accounts. So I have, of course, an admin account. Joanne has a staff account, and Sasha has a staff account. Then I'm out of staff accounts, but I've added more suppliers. However, I don't have staff accounts to give them to add their own items. So one of my next steps in the next year will hopefully be to add more staff accounts so that they can list their own items and I don't have to list them. So Sasha has a section, but when I'm showing Tammy's items and I'm showing Paula's items, they don't have their own section. So they share a section called Marketplace Supplies. That will hopefully change in the future as I continue to grow my shop. I'm really trying to create a mini mall of paper crafting amazingness, but it takes steps. You know, you can't do it. Rome was not built in a day, and neither was Nevermore Creations. Okay, so Sasha made this gorgeous snippet roll. Isn't that beautiful? I love the simplicity of it because you have that beautiful fabric and then you have the laces and the buttons, but there's so much you can do with it. I'm not going to unroll the whole thing because you get the idea, but this will be in Sasha's section. What I love about it is how pretty it is and simple. So if you cut this to make pockets or flips or tuck spots or tags, you can add your favorite collage pieces on it. So this would be a perfect time to show her dangles. Sasha makes gorgeous dangles. And here's a set of her purple ones. She has 12. I'm just showing 2 because they're similar. But you can clip on dangles, right? And so she has a purple set of dangles, and she has a blue-green set of dangles. She has, well, this isn't dangles, but since I have it, I'm going to show it. I think these are tassels. Are these tassels or dangles? Nope, they're dangles. They're just tassel dangles, I guess. They're real. Look at those gorgeous beads. Okay, they're like this. Those would be a lot to stick. Maybe if you did a fabric flip on the front like that, how pretty would that be? I love these. Black brown beaded is black brown beaded tassel set of 2. So that is that. They have come with ball pins ready to pin on. I'm trying to keep track of everything I show here and keep it organized. So thank you for putting up with me. But also Paula sent, and I'm leaving this out so I can kind of show you. Paula sent some amazing, amazing things. Look at these. She calls them ribbon roses. Look at the little ribbon roses. I think she actually made these. I'm not 100% sure on that, but look at the ribbon rose, the little bead in there. So, I mean, you can purchase, there's 14 ribbon roses that Paula has here, and you can add them, see, wherever you want as well on a snippet roll, right? So these would be in Marketplace Supplies. She also, Paula, also added sheer fabric covered tabs. Okay, let's take a look at that. So they're just little tabs, okay? Oh, I love that idea. So on the edge of a page, but you could add it, you know, that's a page, or you could stick it on all the way. They're tabs. Isn't that amazing? I hadn't thought of that. But there's a whole, I mean, they're all different and they're all beautiful. They're so beautiful. And she did 18 of them. So you're going to have so many to choose from. Make sure you check out the pictures there. All right, I'm going to put aside this snippet rule since I think we've proved our point of how useful it can be. And we are going to move full steam ahead. So Sasha also sent these cute journals. I love the shiny silver paper, little vintage ladies. So she sent these junk journals. These are actually in her section as well, not the Marketplace section, but these are from Sasha. So they're called Pretty Ladies, and she's used images from like a 1960s catalog, plus some things from like my kit, what she wore. So she's paired long ago vintage with more recent vintage. So like the 1860s with the 1960s. I think that is really neat that she did that. And she has 2 different ones. She has this one, and then she has this one here. I'll just slip that off. I think that'll work better. There we go. So I think, yeah, same idea. The 1960s with the 1860s. Lots of cool colors and papers and room for you to play and make it your own. Beautiful paper choices. So she has both of those in her section as well. Let me get those put aside there. All right, let's move on. So, oh, this is from Paula. 20 sheer fabric-covered mini notebooks with ribbon flowers and butterflies painted on canvas with gilt embellishment. Wow, can you write all of my descriptions, Paula? That is so beautiful. I want to buy them, and I haven't even really looked at them yet. So she put them in this, oh my word, look, mini notebooks, little coffee dyed papers. They're sheer fabric and little embellishments. And you get a whole box of them. Oh my goodness. Look at all of them. Wow, you all. There's so many. Look at the ribbon embroidered. Look at the different colors. So you get a whole set. You can tuck them in your junk journals. You can send them in Happy Mail. There's, how many did she say? 20 of them? That is a lot. And they are beautiful. Yeah, that is going to have a pretty high price point on it. Just FYI, because the work that went into those covers is crazy. But it comes in a nice little box, right? As long as I can fit that box in my mailer, I might have to take it out of the box. All right, I already showed these. Okay, more Paula. 15... Oh, sorry about that. My camera just quit filming. I guess I got a notification. They decided the notification was more important than the filming. So these are from Paula. Okay. And they are... what are they? What did she call them? Double pockets? What? Double pockets. Oh, they're doubled pockets. Okay. So I think they're stitched around. They're just double-sided. I don't think you can get into it. No. So what you would do is either use it as a journal card. Oh, here's a pocket. Okay. There's a pocket here and there's a pocket here. How beautiful. So 2 pockets. I get 2 pockets on the front. I'm like, where's the double pocket? So she used her jelly plate. I have a jelly plate. Love to play with it. I don't always get a lot of chance to. Oh, I guess they go like this, but you could put them this way or put them this way. So many options, but beautiful colors. All handmade. She used book pages as the base, and I've been using a lot of book pages, using them up as a surface or a substrate because they're beautiful, and I mean, come on, they're paper, and we're paper crafters. We find something to do with them. So that was from Paula. We're going to pop back over to Sasha here, and this is another journal she made. It's a pink journal, okay? And so you get a little goodie bag with a whole bunch of pink goodies in it. And then it's called Pink Love Junk Journal. So she has, oh, look at the glitter. She's really pretty. Little golden book cover that she's covered. And then pretty stamping. Lots of different colored pages. The signature's a little wiggly, but it's not bad. It's not going anywhere. So lots of pretty pinks and teals and flowers and stencils. And you get that little goodie bag. I'm going to stick that inside because I don't want anything to become separated from what it goes with. That happens sometimes, and it's always a tragedy, especially when I can't find where it goes. All right, put that up there. All right, this is from Sasha as well. Vintage Ladies cards and tags. Okay. Oh, you guys love these. She's done these before. They're from like book pages, and she backs them. And some of them are stitched and some of them aren't. And so they're tags and cards with all of these vintage ladies, and they're ready for your journals or your cards or whatever. She made a really pretty stitched pocket that you can store them in. So she did that. That's beautiful. I love that. I know that's going to sell quickly. This is it's called Musical Garden Journals, and there's 2 of them in here. They're really pretty. Okay. Oh, so pretty. I love the colors. There's some ephemera clipped in, lots of different papers, very eclectic. There's 2 of them with really pretty papers. I love the feel of them, actually. I would love to work in these. They're so pretty. They're called Musical Garden, and then there's a little music paper pouch with scrap papers and things that you can use to play in there. And she even tied it with some really pretty pink lace, so you can reuse that lace. But you get a set of 2, so how fun is that? Whenever you get sets, super fun. All right. She has some tassels, so we're still on Sasha. This is a woodland tassel. Ooh, pretty. So it has a little bulb pin, right? And then it's just all of these fibers. Look at that ribbon. Look at that one. And then look at this one with the gold hearts. I want some of this. I have never seen one like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Now, of course, I like to think of many different ways to use things. So this would be perfect to clip onto a journal. But if you're like me and you've just fallen in love with the ribbons, I would cut that little piece right there, and I would use these ribbons in a bunch of different projects. If I didn't have a journal that I wanted to clip it on, but I just wanted to use the ribbons. Never feel bad about doing that with items in our shop. We make them for you to use and to make your own. She also made this tassel, pink and yellow. Look at how pretty. Again, eyelash trim, laces, ribbons. Lots going on there. Again, don't feel bad about clipping pieces off and using it. Sometimes what I do when I clip somebody else's journal onto a journal or somebody else's tassel onto a journal I'm making, I trim the ends to make it the length I want. Like if I cut off 2 or 3 inches so that it fits the journal that I have, then I use all these little pieces in like clusters and things like that. So many ways to reuse things and make the most of your money and investment. So here's a little pouch. I think these are cute. These, again, this is from Sasha. Blue journal labels. So they're labels, and it says limits, believe, reinvention, lead, courage, hope, miracles, travel, begin, destiny, and beauty. I mean, there's a million and one ways we could use that. Oh, there's more in there too. So I only showed some of them. There's 13 different ones. Stick that away. Okay, look at this cute little pouch. So this is a botanical collector's label sets. So these all say collector. So they would be perfect for your nature journals and things like that. And they have little buttons, really pretty cardstock. And I'm going to put my curtain down here. So the shadows aren't as strong. All right, so we have that. Again, that's Sasha. This is also Sasha. These are fabric ribbons. There's, I think, 15 of them. Little fabric ribbons that you can use. I love using fabric ribbons, but there's a whole bunch of colors. So very pretty. Again, that is Sasha. All right. Let me move on. Still Sasha here. This is an Alice in Wonderland ephemera folder. Look at how cute. Coffee dyed lined. So she's used vintage Alice books and then some Artie Mays Alice. So she's made a whole bunch of really cute from like Alice books. These are all backed. And then she's used some Artie Mays elements and made some really pretty, like a little pretty pocket here that she has more vintage images in. Well, I can get it back in. There we go. There's a lot in here. And then she's created some tags and a little notepad. And then, of course, you can reuse this folder. You could turn it into a journal, just so your signature right there. Or you could reuse it, keep all your Alice ephemera in one place if you're an Alice fan. I know some crafters love Alice. And then Sasha also made this. This is a set of 3 journal covers, and they're called Forest Adventure. I have fabric strings all over the place. Ugh. All right, so there's 3 of them, and they're like woodland forest themed. They're cardstock and fabric. Now, I do want to say that I had to reduce the price on these because the inside fabric is really bunched up. It needs a little bit of TLC. So I told Sasha, I gave her a good tip on this. I used to have this problem all the time. And the good tip is to use a glue stick under the fabric to adhere it down before you stitch. So you need a little TLC with this, but I know a lot of journal creators can do that no problem. So their price is reduced on these because of that, but I know somebody can make something special out of it. Okay, let's see here. More Sasha. So there's a whole box from Sasha. Eyelash trim tassels. Look at how cute. So there's 3 of them. And so she's made these long eyelash trim tassels. So pretty. And of course you can just use it. They're on bulb pins. There's 3 of them in here. And of course you can use it just for the eyelash trim if you want, or you can clip it on as tassels. So 3 of those, they're on bulb pins. Of course, don't feel bad cutting it up and using it. That's what we want you to do. All right, so now we're on to back to Paula, 20 fabric clusters. So she made just a little, this is a page from Swan Lake. She made a little pocket to hold them in. Oh, how pretty. How pretty. Looks like she's done embroidery on some of these. Like, yep, ribbon embroidery. She does ribbon embroidery. But so many pretty, look at all these pretties. Oh, I got a fussy kid. I'll be back. Okay. So yeah, there's all of these gorgeous, gorgeous clusters. So pretty. Look at those little birds on there. Oh my word. Treasure trove. Treasure trove. 20 of them. Some of these mega packs will definitely have a pretty hefty price tag on them, but there's so much handmade work that goes into it, and definitely you're buying it in bulk. It will last you a while. So Paula also has this, 20 large butterflies, 20 small butterflies. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Look at these. Look at these butterfly tags. I can't show all of them. There's like 40 total, but they're all different papers. Look at them, the little lace wings. Oh my goodness, Paula, they're totally gorgeous. Oh, look, some of them even have like the double wings. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys are in for a treat today. It's like, I want to steal a bunch of these. I'm not going to, but I'm going to at least steal the inspiration. We all should be doing that. Okay, so, Okay, Sasha has some wallpaper, so garden trellis wallpaper. Now these will probably have to be folded again to fit in my mailers, and then these are garden fences with flowers, so pretty wallpapers. Oh, she does have the musical garden. She has a second set of those, so 2 people get that, so that's wonderful. All right, we're gonna pop over to a few things from Tammy. We don't want to forget Tammy. I think she made some, I think these are ephemera folders. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, ephemera folders. 35 pieces of ephemera. So she's used, this is my kit, Farmhouse Daisies. And then, I mean, she's used other things as well. Oh, how pretty. Look at what she's done. Look at all these pieces of ephemera that you get in the pockets. So pretty. You have ephemera kit all ready to go. Now, I'm not going to open all of these up because I believe they're all daisy, farmhouse daisy themed. Let me see. I want to make sure I am correct on this. 4 ephemera folders. So this one looks like daisy as well. Oh, this one's a little bit different. So I might list, yeah, I'll go ahead and list them separately so you get to see what you're getting. Okay, so you can go and look on Marketplace Supplies to find that. Okay, these are from me. I made these yesterday. These are dangles, beaded, hand beaded, or yeah, hand beaded, beaded dangles. So there's a little bit of like upholstery fabric or like a heavier canvas fabric, 2 laces, and then some really delicate beads that I've done here. I've put on the wire. They're really pretty, and there's a bunch of them. I didn't even count, but you'll see in the description box how pretty those are. A whole set that you can clip onto your sides of the pages, fronts of the journals. This is mine as well, just a little bag. I've glued a little cluster on there, so of course you can reuse the bag. And then this is a random goodie bag. So there's 38 pieces, and there's little punch outs, pieces of ephemera, mini labels, cutouts. There's little clusters and snippets that I have made. Look at these. This was fun using up wallpaper. And I've got some of these really like sunburst clusters. Some of them are stitched. Some of them are cut out, fussy cut aparts, hand painted paper with a little stamp. So just 38 pieces of prettiness that you can use in your journal. And of course that bag makes it 39 because I'm planning on using that bag. I put a really pretty cluster on the front, and it would make, glue it onto a page, and then you can stick some journal cards inside if you want to, or maybe just use it to store ephemera. I'll get them all back in the bag here. But 38 pieces, lots to work with. This is called cleaning up my desk. I made these yesterday too. Really fun. So these are my brightly inked florals. And these are the cutouts. So you can get them printed or digitally. I printed them half size. They're bigger. I printed them smaller. And then they're layered up fabric, pattern sewing paper, white doily. Then this is printed on a heavyweight like semi-gloss, and then it's stitched. So there's 12, I think. There's Create, Blossom, Journal, Relax, Sweet, Serene, Notes, Garden, Flower, Right, Bright, and Pretty. So I designed these. Printed, you can get those, the brightly inked floral cutouts, but then I also made this set of snippets yesterday. A lot of fun. Let's pop over to one of Paula's again. We have 18 collaged tuck spots. So she made a really pretty bag, and then a whole bunch of little tuck spots that are collaged, so you can glue these onto the corners of pages. They're kind of hefty, so that's perfect. They will hold up for a tuck spot. And there's decoupage and stickers, and there's laces and flowers, and there's 18 of them. So you're going to be set for a while using these in your journals. And of course, that beautiful little pouch that you can reuse. All right, back to one of mine, again, called Cleaning My Desk. This is a pretty little yellow bag. And then this is Scrap tags and paper. So I've made some just simple double tags. You can finish them up, but there's several double tags in different colors, and then a bunch of scrap paper. So if you just want some random scraps for playing with, there's a whole bunch in here. Just kind of a little, you know, it's inexpensive, cleaning my desk, sharing some fun, and of course a pretty yellow bag that you can use. And then my mother-in-law, Connie, so she has a section, Connie's handmade goodies. So she has some pretty purple and pearl beaded tassels and safety pin. And then she has this pretty gray and purple tassels on bulb pins as well. So you can find those in her section. These are stitched paper ribbons in black and white. I've made these. They're actually from like coloring book pages, so you could color on them if you wanted to, or just have that classic black and white look. Set of those. This is huge. This is from Tammy. This is a glue book. And what she's done is taken a book, and I think it's an Anne Geddes. Oh, she has made some like pocket pages. Yeah, she's done some, I think she's done some pocket pages. Anyway, it's kind of like a glue book. She's done a little bit of altering inside, I think, like some lace, just a little bit. Let's see what she says about it. Imagine playing in the pages of this delightful altered book by Anne Geddes. Large top and side pockets, fun surprises. It would make a fun baby book, garden journal, or glue book. It is a 13 by 11, 75 plus pages. You get a package full of goodies, ephemera, right? And a Boohoo glue stick. So this is a definitely a big purchase here to play with. Lots of fun. More Tammy stuff. Okay, 2 packages. 4 embellished envelopes with 1930s vintage buttons, ephemera inside each envelope. All right, so we have an embellished envelope, a little envelope. There's ephemera inside each one, little printed ephemera. Okay, super pretty. And she has 2 sets of those. I love her fiber work. She's inspired me on that. So 2 sets of those. 1 package. 5 lace and applique paper clips. Okay. Well, let's see. Look at how cute. I know that these will be fun to put in a botanical journal. Really pretty paper clips there. Only 1 set of that. And then she has, these are altered paper clips. Red, white, and blue flowers. And there's 3 sets of those. Those are from Tammy as well. So they would be in the Marketplace Supplies section. Full of Hot Air ephemera folder. Okay, so this is my journal kit called Full of Hot Air. And she turned it into a little mini ephemera folder. Isn't that cute? Look at the little pieces of ephemera. I love what she did. So you can purchase this kit as well in my shop called Full of Hot Air. It is a vintage hot air balloon theme, and then also the journals being created in the month of July will be featuring this kit as well. So super fun. 1 package of vintage 1986 S&H green stamp catalog with 2 full books of green stamps. So these are green stamps from the 80s. Whole package of those. Those are from Tammy. Back to Sasha. She has a ton of playing cards. She has Siamese cats and butterflies. Some more. I'm going to pull them all out and separate them because she has a few sets of each. So there's Siamese cats, blue and green. Kittens with butterflies, blue and green. Seashells. So pretty. Different kinds of seashells. So you can stock up on your playing cards. Oh, I love those flourishes. And there's these little musical instrument ones. Pretty moonlight ones. Bird ones. So stock up on your playing cards. She's got you covered. I think I have a few playing cards in my supply section left too. So you can pop over there if you want to see. All right. More Sasha. These are hand-inked yellow and pink flowers. There's 22 of them. 10 hand-inked. Oh, so some are hand-inked and some aren't? I don't know. if they're all hand inked or not. But they're yellow and pink. I think they're all hand inked. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. I know that y'all will want to use those. And then back by popular demand, I'm sure, is her People Fussy Cuts. These are so cute. They're kind of like the Tim Holtz People, but they're totally different. So 25 plus Fussy Cuts there with all these different people. Oh, missed these pink dangles. She has some really pretty pink beaded dangles. These are Sasha. And then she has butterfly Fussy Cuts as well. 30 plus butterflies. Definitely want to grab those for your projects. Those are all Sasha. Sure, I put those all in her section. All right, what else do we have here? This is from Paula. Sheer fabric covered pockets. Let me get into it. So these are from Paula. Aren't they pretty? They're sheer fabric covered. They're little pockets, so you can glue them down. You could use them as journal cards too, or journal cover, like fronts on the front of a journal. I'm not flipping through all of them. There's a ton of them. Aren't they pretty? I'll show you this one here. So you can see pictures of them in the Marketplace Supply. More goodies from Tammy. We have a whole baggie of goodies. Let's see what she sent here. So these are the butterfly and fiber clusters. She has 2 sets of those. You'll remember those from before. Collage journal cards with fiber lace and vintage 1940s buttons. Look at how pretty. So they're like collaged or decoupaged index cards. Look at the pretty colors. Love those birds. And then 1940s buttons. How cool is that? This is 2 packages of 15 journal cards, 5 embellished cardstock packet with ribbon. Okay, so this is one of the pages that I designed for my Modern Maiden Image Club. So I have a vintage image club with public domain images, but I've had people ask for more modern images or brighter colors. So I've created Modern Maiden Image Club. It is at a really good price right now. I do lifetime subscriptions, so it's today. It is $15. And depending upon when you watch this video, it may have changed. But there's a section in my website called Huge Sales. If you click on that, you'll find it. And so this is one of the journal pages I created. And she turned it into a pocket. And then she made, and she's used a bunch of the journal cards and things that I have in Modern Maiden. I add at least 10 new images a week. So these are all journal cards from there. And then she's just embellished them. And then this was a journal page that she turned into a journal card. Home is where I make the best tea. There's a little notes. So she's just done really pretty journal cards from there. Pretty edgings. She's turned it into a journal card. So all of these are just a small sampling of what you can get at Modern Maiden. So if you haven't joined, join. It's only a one-time fee, and then you get everything I ever add to it, which is going to be a lot. I work on it almost every day. So 2 packs of those. And then these are doily packets, 30 different doilies. Just you're going to want those for your stash. So those are all Tammy. Back to Sasha. Here's a little recipe paper bag journal she made. I like all the little names, like food names here on the front. It is a cooking journal. And there's places, it's, kind of eclectic, but you can add all your recipes in here. I have something similar to this that Joanne made me, and I use it for adding recipes and things like that. And it's really fun to have something like that. Sasha also, hold on, let me get this up out of the way. She sent some vintage bingo cards with kind of a little bit of a glossy finish. So definitely grab your bingo cards. I think those are always fun. Sasha also has, what are these? Rolodex snippets. So really pretty Rolodex snippets, little Rolodex cards that she has altered. And then she just made a quick little envelope to store those in. And then, what are these? Rose flip opens. Okay, how does that work? There we go. Just little flip opens with some writing paper from a book on roses. These would be so cute to add in your journal. So they all flip open and they're all roses. We know we all love roses. So I like that idea a lot. Those are both Sasha's. And then I think this is the last item of the day. No, it is not the last item. Okay, we have 2 left. So this is from Paula, Antique Quilt Embellishments. I think you can see through the bag. I'm not going to open it right now, but I will take pictures. Look at the little hand stitchings, the antique quilts, and the buttons. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. 20 of them. And then this is from Tammy, and this is from last time. I didn't realize it was different, that it has a mini journal in it. So this I'm listing from last time because I thought it had just goodies in it. It does have some goodies, but there's some goodies in the bottom, and then she made a sweet little junk journal. This is one of the pages from Clover and Buttercups. It's one of my kits, and then she made an adorable mini journal. Isn't that so cute? So you get it in a little tin. Oh, just wrap it around like that, and then you have some things to embellish it with, and a little box to keep it in, and then a little ribbon to snazz it up. All right, that's what we have today. I know it was quick. I know it was fast. I know we went through a lot of stuff, but I hope it gave you some inspiration. Head over to the shop, enjoy your shopping, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. I am taking Thursday through Sunday off for July 4th celebrations and family gatherings and all of that. So there will be a video tomorrow, and if I have time, I will have one pre-recorded video to put up probably on like Friday, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching.